Hello there, everyone. Welcome back. I am BogMod, playing more of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. We're in Celtic. Because the, No Lights is just terrible. It wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was. But the fact that they've abandoned Celtic gives the 4th Armored Division control of the breadbasket of Erebonia. Which is ridiculous that they... The fact that they lost. Oh. They're just... Cyrene, you don't even need to take part in the war. They're winning on their own. Ah, well. Hello. What do you have for me to buy? Issue 4. I already have that one. Extra Con's going to talk about the Imperial Army taking over the Twin Dragons Bridge. I'm actually getting my hands on that issue. Just goes back to normal. I'll get their butts in gear soon. My business is done for. Okay. He's just worried about his newspaper route. That said, they've also separated Berea Hard railway-wise from any sort of support from the rest of the nation. Oh, they're just so terrible at being an army. The nostalgia being back here, isn't it? Like all those requests we did. That whole mess with the Grand Market last time we were here. But none of us ever thought things would get this crazy back then. Oh, well, since taking a stroll down memory lane, I could actually walk around and take a look at things. Yeah, let's hang out with Elisa. Go right ahead. Where should we start? See parts of the town that had the biggest impact on them. The Weathercock. This was where it all started. Here and had a bunch of requests from the townsfolk. Sure was something. Certainly was an interesting experience. Ah, that's what we ran into. How evil the Imperial or the Noble Army was, with their traitorous, evil ways and all the bad stuff they did to the people. Was Sarah's refusal to help at all? And where we met Claire. Thanks to all those field sites, we learned how to think and operate independently. Yeah, normal students wouldn't have gotten the same opportunity to learn things that way. But we've overcome so much, since that just goes to show what an effective method it was, right? Effective is right. We can keep applying what she taught us even now. Grand Mark sure brings back memories too. That's right, things really kicked off. Yes, there was a fight here in the market. Over a stall, I think, and then some stuff got stolen. Yeah, there we are, the dispute. Case with the bandits. There were questioned so many people in my life. It was tough, but our teamwork helped us pull through in the end. We'd been short even by one person. I doubt things would have gone as well as they did. Especially if you had me there. You played a huge part in the whole thing. Oh, Reed's gonna pretend he didn't. Oh. He didn't deny it as much as I thought he would. All that stuff now is the highway. Can't really go too far out. Take a ride on your bike. I'm interested too. Might as well head back to the Courageous then. Wait, we don't have a sidecar, do we? Oh, never mind the sidecar. Try the back. That should work, right? Ooh. Sure, we can do that. He's smiling, she's blushing. Oh, is this really their defensive? Ah, well protected. Man, the 4th Armored Division could roll over that in, like, no time flat. This area is probably more vital to the Alliance than ever. Yes, it is! Because they're terrible. No, but seriously, if the 4th can overrun the Twin Dragons Bridge, they could wipe that off the map Probably before any reinforcements could come from Bereahard, even. I mean, they control they have a decent control of the railway now. Assuming they don't blow it up. That's a lot of movement opening up to them. So our day will come. And it'll be our intention. But we played a part in a small part. Tristan, we had it the same way. With the backing of the Imperial Army? I think positive. Keep moving forward. I believe that our path will take us there eventually. Minimize forces along the way. For now, we'll do this green. No matter what it takes. Go home back. I know we will. I mean, like, a good enemy commander, like, you know, if the Noble Lands knew what they were doing, then it would be unwise to attack. Because the other guys could come in and pincer them. But they're terrible. They're just terrible. Can I actually go in the guardhouse this time? So operations. Sensitive information file. Yeah, we were allowed to walk into Craig's office. You guys just didn't want to program the inside, didn't you? For Delia Fiona, can't thank you enough for rescuing her. Take all our willpower to contain our anger of her being taken hostage, truth be told. We would have killed them all. Cannot be forgiven. Stationing ourselves. You guys are asking to turn Celtic into a war zone. Oh, see? Thanks to your help, we now have extra supplies for the Twin Dragons Bridge, as well as those provided to us from here. Arian's here. Do something that costs the rest either way. Closely with the RMP to prevent any and all attacks coming from Trista. They still want their firepower intact? Did they? Why didn't they fight then? Where was their firepower? Oh, you guys are terrible. Just terrible. The market, though. Hi, market. Hey, buddy. This is a market I beat. Ooh, nice cappuccino. Sit back and relax. Ooh, teach me to make a mean cappuccino. Nothing good at the bridge. Yeah, the railway, the transcontinental railway, probably won't be rebuilt anytime soon. What to buy? All right, well, let's make. Well, I'll try and make one. Let's give this a try.
There we go.
All right, it's acceptable. Story is a mystery to me. Nita, right? I remember you. Today's the day. It's time to figure out whether the stuff here is worth buying or not. Like designed for mincing and an ornamental corkscrew. Can't tell if I'm getting my money with these. All right. What do you have? Gamble Jack Volume 10? I'll take one of those. Kitty ears. Silver emblems. Take a look at this razor. That's been fitted with an alarm clock. Shove this. Imperial Army is here to replace those Provincial Army troublemakers, huh? That seemed like a rowdy bunch, but they're fortunate. Now I'll finally get some business done. I'm sure I won't give you any hassle to the relief. Got youngsters like you visiting. Might be prime time to get some business done. Oh yeah, I should sell my... Alright, troops. About your little rescue mission. Can't believe it. Even just off those provincial bamboos. Yeah, brilliant. If you need any food, I'm your man. Throwing something extra special for you. Wahaha! I couldn't say much while they were talking to you. Prince Army really are making life hell for all of us. So I, for starting them out, really owe you one. Again, I'm sure not every army is just, provincial army is just horrible, but they're the only ones we see. Big sale. Ooh, Gamble Jack. Oh, nice. Neat. Thank you, buddy. Choose wine, magazines, accessories. Okay. What do you got? Heimdall's clamoring to get their hands on accessories like these. Hey, buddy. Hey, Andre. You're questioning my presence here, are you not? I'm not really anymore. Those who have passion for freedom are guided by love itself. Downtrodden sins of Celtic with my soothing melody. Alright. Alright. I guess just do his little music. Ormsey's moving in a somewhat different direction now. Really? It seems like the Noble Alliance has been slowly losing since day one. Just because they're just so incompetent. Some may be under the impression that the Noble Alliance will make up for this loss with ease, but... we've seen them in action. Consider affecting things down the line. Call it my merchant intuition, if you will. Too overly confident in his own supremacy. I consider this a threat to the... Really? You know, if the Noble Alliance doesn't, like, come down... Oh, no, they won't. I'm not even going to pretend. This is just ridiculously stupid. The only thing stopping the Noble Alliance from succeeding is literally their own incompetence. Never heard as long as Dad either. Yeah, no guarantee she won't be run to danger in the future, but extra Dad's a pretty safe place to be. She put her on the Courageous, which is a neutral place, thus safe forever. Fear of Valimar and the rest of our classmates, of course. But I'll be sure to help out the best I can. Fair enough that you don't have to worry about repaying us. Just take some time to rest for now. Go listen to that fiddle player. Yeah, I'll join you. Let's fiddle together, buddy. Fiddle! Not bad, wee man. He's like, that's perfect for the Grand Market. I'm all jazzed up for twice as hard. Thank you, thank you. Please note that the hat is open to donations. Wow, he's good. Force was something else. Yeah, and I could tell just how good it was. If spirits here in the market's a little too. Ah, you're right. It's incredible how something so simple can put people's minds at ease. Music really does hold its own unique power, doesn't it? I have to agree with that. This one, and even our own, really make me realize how amazing music can be. Fixing it for me all over again. There's things that music can do that military forces can't. Like carry a tune! Wait. You can do that no one else can. I don't know. Kind of Neidhart saved her. In fact, given how he snuck up there, he could probably have saved her without you at all. Guy wouldn't have had his sword out, he would have just jumped down, taken her by surprise. Yeah, you guys were, if anything, you put her life at risk. You monsters. Tisk, tisk. See, that's why you leave it to professionals, like Major Neidhart. He handled things well. You guys just barged in without any real plan and put her life at risk. She could have died at any moment because of you. I hope you think long and hard about that. I'm playing this. Yeah, you say your own role. Keep try to find it while doing all we can to bring this conflict to an end. Again! I mean, I'm all for you bringing the conflict to an end. But there really is only two ways this conflict will end. One, it ends with the Noble Alliance defeated, and the nobility is going to take a severe backlash by the government by the re-established government. Two, the Noble Alliance wins, and they move the clock back on progress, like social progress in the country by a century. There's no middle ground where, like... well, okay, there is a middle ground where everyone kind of goes back to normal, and this repeats in like a decade. But that's not sure what to... Because, yeah, there's just no way that they're not going to strip the... Yeah, if the Imperial Army wins, there's no way the nobility is not getting stripped of so many privileges after this. There's, like... they're not going to let them have armies, for one thing. Which basically... Yeah, there's two sides in the Civil War. Well, yeah, there could be a third theoretical side if Calvert conquers the place or something like that. But between the two sides fighting in it, there's only two options. Just the two. Make people's lives better. Honey fact time! Bees make honey simply by gathering the nectar together from different flowers. But there's more than that. Bees pass one another while chewing it until it turns into honey. But we humans could never make on our own. Aren't bees amazing? I don't know, we could chew some pollen. I'm sure that would work fine. The turn tails so quickly before. Because they're apparently, not only are they incompetent, they're horrific cowards. I could have mistaken them for a sort of bees returning their nest. Honey syrup. Ooh, it's Toa. Hi, President Toa. Use some stuff from stalls that have closed down. But you're repairing the ship. When you're acting cat, you've got to work with what you're given. Too much for carrying on our own. Of course we'll help out Toa. Should take more than half. This stuff's probably as heavy as you are. There's no way you could be carrying it all on your own. Well, if you're sure, by doing something else for me, there's a bunch of usable stuff here, or unusual stuff that I thought I'd take for myself, if you don't mind. Alright. Curious what she's grabbing. Unusual items from the unusual items. Together, the two of them carried anything worthwhile back to the ship. And after that, they took the unusual stuff to the highway. Already. What are you doing? It's in a firing range. Uh-huh. Exactly what it is. Get it some practice in. You know what they say? There's no time like the present. Just watch. That's an horrible gun, isn't it? A pretty big one at that. I didn't know you liked big guns, Toa. Doesn't look like you stand for ride for production model either. It's ACF and liberal, apparently. And that shoots arts-based bullets. It's like an old staff, but in the shape of a gun. For Sharkus units now, this technology continues to impress. I had no idea the ZCF was even producing stuff like this. Oh, I remember doing actually a quest to help them make a gun. Back in the... Oh, that was a long time ago. Yeah, right before they parted ways. It's a prototype too. People involved in the development would... No, yeah, we got the prototype for helping out. I remember it. Yeah, brain. It's coming next with the ZCF. Lucky us. At least you'd be surprised to hear about this. Well, it is a totally new invention. Let's see. Because of my experience using regular old guns in the academy, turns out I was wrong. Me out with my target practice ring? Not at all. But, can I ask what brought all this on, though? Got the best backup we could ask for. Seems odd for you to be taking up a weapon now. I was actually a bit perplexed myself when he handed this to me, but I think he realized I've been worried about my own lack of strength lately. He also said, if I was ever to be taken as a prisoner, don't let it happen. I don't quite know what he meant by that, but I didn't notice. Oh, it's okay. Just been tasked with looking after the courageous. Not everyone protecting me forever. Some minor classroom swept in, and it's a full-on war in every sense of the word. Except for maybe casualties. The game's a little iffy on how that's playing out. For myself, I'm just going to end up being a burden. It's the last thing I want. So can you see why I want to become strong enough to protect myself? So it's really been weighing you down, hasn't it? It's not just that either. Viscount secretly chose me to succeed him. He trusts me to fill his shoes. To me, that makes it my duty to become capable of supporting everyone on the courageous. Well, that's more than enough to convince me. Get your heart set on this, and I'll gladly help you out. Get stronger together, Toa, along with the rest of the courageous. Yeah! Don't we have a practice range on the ship? Now that I think about it. She may be small, but I don't know anyone else who works half as hard as she does. Well, you work pretty hard. Have to do what I can for her sake, too. We leisurely walk Toa back to town. Yeah, Toa Bond. Adorable Toa Bond. Alright. I'll practice before I could be of any use in a fight, but I'll keep at it. I want to get strong enough to protect myself so I don't slow anyone down in battle. Alright. You know, let's stop by the Orbital Factory a moment. The stark difference between the Imperial and Provincial Army. Asking if there's anything they can do to help us. I guess the Reformists really are the more amiable faction after all. I never really actively supported either faction yet, but work really has made me want to support the Reformists. How about the Provincial Army's crushing defeat? It was almost impressive just how quickly and efficiently they fled. I can't believe the same people who spent all day boasting about their accomplishments. Simply despicable. I don't believe they fled efficiently. I don't think they can do anything efficiently. I believe they fled incompetently. I'm just annoyed at how the Provincial Army could talk the talk but not walk the walk. I know. It's literally their MO. Hey, buddy. Left while I was busy working, now that Matt is around here, and represents this town in our books. No Provincial Army or noble lives. Never have, never will. Or not, we'll do things the way we always have. I'll do that for now. Oh, it's muckiest. We had our first big deal in a while. Happened to resupply it. Great news, right? Ha! After my land. Big deal of profiting off of a big deal like this. I have to learn a little bit of flexibility one of these days, or we'll really get in trouble. It seems to deny that we are, in fact, a business. Alright. Let me get one of those. If I exchange. Oh, customer. No. Shop. Exchange. Rhineford Company. Let's see. Oh, of course, the kids that are fighting all the time. Scary watching all those soldiers pass by. Jake apparently couldn't pass the opportunity to put dirt in my shoes. He'll take any chance he gets. Get back here, Jake. Kitty! I agree, Kitty. Whole bunch? Now I know why Jake and Susie argue so much. Probably bitter rivals in past life. Now they're destined to clash forever. That has to be it. They'd never argue so much if it weren't. Phew, I've never seen them argue. Alright. Let's go with this. Who do you think they are? Maybe you were Batman. And maybe you were the Joker. That makes sense. It's canon now. Getting good these days. Scared her real good, though. She's still got a long way to go before she can avoid being pranked. She's seen her face when she noticed. Alright, well, we're going to end things there. Thank you for watching. If you want to share your thoughts about useless and incompetent and how foolish they were to abandon Twin Dragon's Bridge like they did, please share your thoughts in your comments. I'd, of course, love to read them. Or any other thoughts you may have, of course. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. You can always support me on Patreon or follow me on Twitter if you're feeling generous. Talk to you all later.